Hey, it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with another Proverbs Practical. I appreciate you watching. Today's verse gives us some great guidance about what we consume. We're in Proverbs 27, verse 7, and it says, "The full soul loathes honeycomb, but to the hungry soul every bitter thing is sweet." It's striking how much our perception of things is determined by our state rather than by the thing itself. It's a key reason why we shouldn't judge things or people by how we feel about them. Have you ever been so full that you're sitting there looking at delicious food and it's making you faintly nauseous just thinking about eating it? Maybe you're at one of those steakhouses that give you a bunch of this amazing bread, and then when you're already full from eating all of that, then they bring out this massive steak that you ordered, and then after you've eaten as much of that as is humanly possible, and then 2 bites more because you feel bad about wasting it and it tastes so good, then they plunk a dessert menu in front of you, and you doesn't matter how good that dessert looks, you just can't think of eating it. But then, if you've ever really been hungry, anything that remotely qualifies as food suddenly looks incredibly appealing. I mean, it's not enough to make me want to eat beans or broccoli, but suddenly a bologna sandwich starts looking better than the steak did when I was full. But Solomon isn't just talking about culinary experiences here. I think we're supposed to apply this principle to life in general. We need to be aware that how we perceive things is shaped as much by how we are as by how those things really are. We need to take our conditions and our moods and our feelings into account when we assess the importance or value of events, activities, and objects. When we're deciding whether or not to do something, we need to be aware of how we feel and what our condition is when we make that decision. We also need to manage our appetites. They say not to go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Likewise, if we're worn out, we might turn down some opportunity that might be really beneficial. We live in an instant gratification world, a world that bombards us with images and information so hard and fast that it leaves us a little numb sometimes, a little addicted to the influx of stimulus and sugar. We have to regulate our schedule and activities and intakes, whether it be of food or of entertainment or of activity, so that we can make smart choices about what we take in. We can use this principle to our advantage in a lot of ways. If you want to skip dessert to eat healthier, maybe the smartest approach isn't to starve yourself. Maybe it's to eat a second helping of the chicken so that you're filling yourself with protein and don't have to fight hunger as well as the sugar craving. Having the right kind of relationship with your spouse can diminish the temptation to have the wrong kind of relationship with someone else. Getting your social and emotional needs met through fellowship with believers might keep you from clutching at more destructive friendships in a different setting. Let's be smart about what we consume and when we consume it, using our perceptions to our advantage rather than letting those perceptions and feelings rule our behavior. I hope this video is a help to you. If it is, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more like it if you haven't already. Until next time, I hope you stay well and eat smart, not just food.